Hello everybody, welcome back on our High and Beyond talk show. While I'm the Punisher reviewing Raw, and later tonight the Beazt will be reviewing Smackdown. So after some fun we had last week, let's talk a little bit more fun this week, where this past week on Raw, I actually felt it was a pretty good show. The fact that they came out, they talked about the Survivor Series, did some build-up for it, and then later on for the matches and everything, they had tag team matches where most of the Survivor Series enemies were on the same team and then trying to test to see if they can work together on the same page. They did Charlotte and Sasha versus Nia Jax and Alicia Fox, which actually was a very good match, although Sasha and Charlotte showed some friction in the match, but then after a while got on the same page and they wound up getting the W. So far, hopefully that same game plan works for them on Sunday, but we know how much bitter enemies Sasha and Charlotte are, especially their exchange of words they had before their tag match. And alongside with that, we also saw the Club and Enzo Amore in that match, and that was a very good match too, especially towards the end. So I like the way they are building the Survivor Series for this Sunday. And then alongside that, Stephanie and Mick Foley called out Shane and Daniel Bryan so they can exchange words about why SmackDown's a better show, why Raw's a better show, blah blah blah. And then at the very end, we saw both teams come out there and destroy each other. And the part that made it so amazing was when Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns grouped together to do their Shield Powerbomb, along with Roman doing his usual ooh ah, which I thought that was awesome. I loved every minute of that. Now, the hardest thing about the Survivor Series this Sunday is because there's so much build-up and a lot of back and forth between the two shows, it's really hard to say which team is going to go over and which show is going to go over. The mid-carders, I would at least say maybe SmackDown might have a chance. I could be wrong, that's my prediction. The Raw Women's tag match and SmackDown Women's tag match as well. That's really a tough one. I mean, Raw has Nia Jax, Charlotte, and Sasha, which are very strong. On the SmackDown side, we have some strong ones like Becky and Alexa Bliss and Nikki Bella and all of them. Both are strong competitors, but if I had to choose a team to go over, I would have to go with Raw just because I think they have a bit more stronger women on that side of the tag team match. But we'll see what happens on Sunday, but I'm looking forward to seeing what they have planned for the Survivor Series on Sunday since the brand split. Both shows are having a lot of build-up along each other's shows, so I'm thinking this Sunday will be a very good pay-per-view. As far as the main event for Raw vs. SmackDown goes, another tough one there because it's hard to say which direction this will go. I want to say Raw will get the upper hand once again, but because SmackDown was dominated on Monday, I want to say maybe SmackDown might have a chance this Sunday, but who knows? I mean, they may pull some swerves, but either way, I think this Sunday for the Survivor Series will be a very good show. So, alright, well, I'm done discussing Raw, so now it's the Beast's turn.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy The Beast, repping Team SmackDown. I know I don't got my shirt. I'm sorry. It's still ECW, but give me a second. Or if anything, if you guys like the show, why don't you donate a shirt? You know, I'm a 4X, so it's going to be a little difficult, I understand. But other than that, let's recap SmackDown right now. SmackDown coming in strong, ending it off for the run until Survivor Series. Damn. I say SmackDown and Raw both look like they're pretty even. On Raw, SmackDown came and invaded, got their ass handed to them. I understand, it's fine. But then on SmackDown, things looked a little more shaked up, like the underdog was actually looking pretty strong. For one, we started off easy. I'm gonna mention the women's match. We had Nikki Bella taking on Carmella. The match was going alright, and of course we had some interference come on later on the match, just to lead to the fact that all of SmackDown's in the ring to take on all of Raw in the ring. And that was just a brawl that I thought was nice. You wouldn't usually see that, like, you know, team of women against team of women all banging it out with each other, but it actually looked like it could keep up to the men's match, and that's what we need this year in wrestling. Next up, we also had Edge coming back for the Cutting Edge show. Now let me just say this. That's what I need to say. Now then, I'm happy that Edge came back. You know, he came back to Louisville. He didn't talk as much as he usually do, and we all know we could enjoy some good old chatter from Mr. Rated R Superstar, but it's okay. He came out, he interviewed the SmackDown team. Now, SmackDown was a lot of promos, so let me just note that SmackDown wasn't that much high fire, so I'm gonna mention as much as I can. Now then, Edge had the Cutting Edge. He brought down the SmackDown team. SmackDown was looking pretty good, you know, everybody was getting their little licks in, but it seemed like the team was more fighting each other than the other team themselves, until the dead man, The Undertaker, decided to come out. And you know what The Undertaker said clearly? He made multiple announcements. One, he said WrestleMania will not define him. Please let that mean that he's coming back full time, at least until WrestleMania. I would love that. I know Undertaker's old. I know he can't handle much. But if he comes back to the main ring and actually can last out, WWE ratings can fly. So anyway, he came out with a second message that said, if SmackDown does not win, there will be repercussions. And I'm kind of worried about that because, you know, I'm a fan of the Dead Man. I love SmackDown, but I kind of don't want to see the Dead Man come out of nowhere and bury AJ Styles alive for not winning the match or something, because, you know, that's just not, that wouldn't be right. And of course, I'm going to backtrack a little bit. We had the tag team matchups. We had everybody on Team SmackDown teaming up, well, except for Heath and Rhino, teaming up against the rest of the roster on SmackDown. And of course, they all showcased themselves. They made them look good. And I'm still calling it now. American Alpha is going to be the key team for SmackDown. All SmackDown got to do is bring them up just a little bit more, and it will look nice. So all in all, the episode ending off for SmackDown was looking nice going into Survivor Series, and here's my predictions. For the men's matchup in Survivor Series, it's a little tricky because, you know, you got Kevin Owens on one side, and then you got AJ Styles on another side. Then you got 2/3 of the Shield on one side, but then you got the craziest part of the Shield on the other side. You don't know what to pick. It's a bad balance. But I hope this is going to be a great match. I hope there's no screw-ups. And I'm going to call it on Team Raw. I hate to say it. I shouldn't say that against my own team, but Team Raw looks a little bit more in shape, a little bit more dominant. And granted, everybody hates each other. Every team has everybody that hates each other. But the men team on Raw actually looks more stable than SmackDown. Tag team side, I'm not going into that list. Tag team is going to SmackDown. The reason, SmackDown to me feels like they got the key tag teams for up-and-comers coming up now in the WWE to showcase themselves a little bit more than the Raw side. I mean, let's face it, the Raw's biggest side on their tag teams are the Bullet Club. Not really. They actually been losing a lot. Bad booking. See, New Day, they're still riding on with their title reign, and I think it's pretty nice, you know, give them a little day off, a little rest, so that way they can continue their title reign to beat Demolition. But other than that, SmackDown, American Alpha, baby, you ain't messing with that. 3-time champs, the Usos, you're not messing with that. They'll get Uso crazy all over you. And don't get me started on Hype Bros. I know what you think with Hype Bros. Mojo looks a little wrong. I've been a fan of Mojo Rawlins since NXT, and you're not taking that away from me, okay? But yeah, though, I still say at this point, with the tag team, SmackDown's going to win, and with the women's side, so I can rush this out, Raw. Raw got more dominant type of female wrestlers than SmackDown does. I hate to say it, but SmackDown's women don't look as strong as Raw's women. But we never know, anything could change. So I hope you guys liked our predictions. I hope you liked the show. Please subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. And please remember to come back and check out the next episode of the High and Beyond Show.